I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student-athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Test drive U.S. Cellular free for 30 days.
Today, we seize the day, because at US Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI. Each and every one of you deserves one.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
New and current customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us with no trade-in. U.S. Cellular.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Good evening and welcome to Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Regional Semifinals on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We're live in the jungle of Ankeny Centennial High School, live with a good matchup tonight. The Stars of Sioux City North made a 3-hour road trip to the jungle to play your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Let's look at the Stars and their players. Sioux City comes into the regional 5-16 on the record. The leading scorer is Aurora Cook, the freshman, averaging 9.8 a game. Field goal 32.7%. Leader in assists is Natalia Rasmussen, the senior. And then I'm also guessing you're going to hear me say a lot of connections from Rasmussen, to Cook. Both players are essential to this Stars team last 5 games. Stars are 1 out of 4 on those ones. Stars last game they played, they won against Council Bluffs Jefferson 54-37, and then the last 4 they lost. Let's go ahead and take a look at your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars coming into the regional 12-8. The 2 leaders of this team with the most points is Maya Crawford, the junior, and Jaden Pratt, a junior as well. So we'll see them play another year of basketball after this season. Maya Crawford leads in everything currently, points, assists, and rebounds. Points per game for Maya Crawford's 15.3, and points per game for Jaden Pratt is 12.6. Jaguars' last 5, they went 3 of 2. Jaguars' last win was their last game of the season against Waukee Northwest, ranked 12. Last 5, the Jaguars as well. So they've won against the Waukee Northwest Wolves, Sally's Polk, and Ankeny. So those are all teams that are ranked within the top 20 of the teams. But also looking back at the 2 losses, which were very close games, Ankeny Centennial losing to Dallin Catholic, ranked number 3, 51-45, and then losing to Johnson, 64 to 59. It's a pretty close game for both of those. Also, during that Johnson game, Ankeny Centennial held it together that whole game like they did for the Dallin game and just couldn't come out with the win at the end of the day. Like I said earlier, the Drake commit Maya Crawford's is a player you want to look out for tonight. She leads in points, rebounds, and assists. We're going to go ahead and send it to a break here with about 3 minutes to go. Coming back, we'll have our starting lineups from our PA announcer tonight, Cade Tomlinson, and we'll have some regional semifinal basketball live here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Test drive US Cellular free for 30 days.
Today, we seize the day, because at US Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI. Each and every one of you deserves one.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
New and current customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us with no trade-in. US Cellular.
Welcome back to Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We're live with Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Regional Semifinals. We're in the jungle tonight with about 50 seconds to go. Ankeny Centennial home team, Sioux City North Stars are your away team. We're going to go ahead and send it down to our PA announcer, Cade Tomlinson.
You have entered the jungle, home of Jaguar basketball. Our visitors for tonight's Class 5A Region 5 semi-final are the Sioux City North Stars and your Centennial Jaguars. Before we get into the starting lineups, let's meet tonight's officials. Ben Applegate, Sam Anker, and Mike Lawler. Now it's time to meet the starting lineups. At forward for the Stars, up by 8 senior, number 10, Natalie Rasmussen. At guard for the Jaguars, up Number 1, Ava Martin. At guard for the Stars, a 5'10" senior. Number 20, Sydney Chamberlain. At guard for the Jaguars, a 5'10" junior. Number 4, Jaden Brett. At forward for the Stars, a 5'10" freshman. Number 22, Rory Cook. At guard for the Jaguars, a 5'8" junior. Number 5, Maya Crawford. At guard for the Stars, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 32, Hayden Lovering. At guard for the Jaguars, a 5'11" junior. Number 14, Finley Blackmore. And at center for the Stars, a 5'9" senior. Number 33, Destiny Niles. And at guard for the Jaguars, a 5'5" junior. Number 23, Tilly Smith. Now, to honor America and those who have served along with their families, we ask that you please rise.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. The New York Life offices of Josh Cowart. Weichert Realtors, the 515 agency. Jay's Cookies. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law. The Zoom Room. And 72 Degrees, your comfort company. Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel. Extreme Services. West 40 Market. Reed Plumbing. Wholesome Pet Essentials. Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation. Eat the Frog Fitness. And Made in the Shade, Blinds and more.
Welcome back to Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We're on the north side of Ankeny in the Jaguar jungle. Watching some regional semi-final basketball. Sioux City Stars and your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Jaden Pratt with the tip for the Jaguars. Pratt grabs the tip. Maya Crawford starts with the ball. Crawford over to Blackmore. Blackmore three-point try. Three-pointer. Number 14, Finley Blackmore. Sioux City, steal by Blackmore. Sioux City regains control. Sioux City up top. Aurora Cook, the freshman, leading scorer. That's out of bounds on the Stars. Jaguars will have ball. Crawford, she'll bring it up for the Jaguars over to Blackmore. Blackmore, Pratt's playing the post position down there. Looks like she was double teamed, wasn't open. Over to Crawford. She drives in. Looks like she might have run into a Sioux City player. but they're going to say that's out on her. Sioux City with ball. Natalia Rasmussen passing it over to Chamberlain. Over to Cook with the ball once again. She drives in. Charging foul called on Cook. That's her first tonight.
Offensive foul charge number 22, Lori Cook. Her first, team's first.
She's got her first foul tonight, which will give the Jaguars the ball. Maya Crawford, she brings it up. Ava Martin coming back from a injury. She did play the last game against Joaquin Northwest. Had a pretty bad injury to the forehead. CISN did cover that one. Steal try. They're on the ground. Crawford, she grabs it. Foul called on Crawford, foul's going to be called on Cook, and that's her second within about 30 seconds. Blackmore will throw it in. Tilly Smith over by Blackmore and Ava Martin on the other side. Smith has ball. She gets it down to Pratt. Pratt, active post person right now. Blackmore, she drives over to Smith. Smith, three-point try. Bounces out. Crawford, she gets the ball back. Pratt, she looks to drive. Lane was clocked. Three-point try. Blackmore, no good. Meyer grabs it. That's the third rebound there. Here, Stars need to shut down the rebound game here early. Crawford, she goes up with a three-point try. That bounces out. Pratt tips it last minute and looks like it's going to be the Stars' ball. Number 5, Kinsley Walroad will come in. And number 21, Jaden Brower will come in as well. Number 20, Sydney Chamberlain is going to throw it in, pass it over to Walroad. She looks to go somewhere, double teamed by Pratt and Crawford. She gets it off over to Chamberlain. She brings it up for the Stars. Ball up top. Ref over there counting the 5 seconds. She decides to move. She moves. Smith with heavy defense there. Timeout called by Coach Angie Christine. It's a 30-second timeout here. We'd love to say thank you to our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Roofing Iowa. Early here, 3 points on the board by Blackmore. She gets the early 3-point here, nothing else in this one. About 5 minutes to go here in this. The Jaguars. The Stars, will have ball over towards the side. Crawford with her hands up. Steal by Pratt. She hands it off to Crawford. Over to Smith. Smith. She looked for the three. Wasn't there. Blackmore. She gets it over to A. Martin. 3-point try. And it's good. Jaguar 3-pointer. Number 1, Ava Martin. Down low. Stars looking for a point there. No good. 2-point goes up by Chamberlain, I believe. Yep. She has the ball back again. They're both on the floor, Crawford and Walroad. Pratt grabs it. She goes up with the 2. That's a foul. It's a body, and she'll be shooting 2.
Her first, team's third. Pratt goes to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2 is Jaden Pratt. Her first is good. Her second is no good there. Tilly Smith up with the 2, and she gets 2. Up top with ball is Woolroad, down low. Up with the 2 is number 10, Rasmussen. Martin has a high pass over there. Pratt, she's towards the lane, over to Crawford. She passes it out, 3-point try, Blackmore. No good. That one's off. They're on the ground. Crawford. Passed over to Smith. Jaguars regain possession of the ball. With 3:40 to go, Jaguars have ball. Crawford, she drives. That's a foul. She'll be at the line shooting 2. Crawford's first is good. Her second is up. That's good. She's 2 for 2 from that line already tonight. Number 15, Reeling, is in. They barely get the pass over number 24, Lizzie Beam. Heavy defense from Blackmore. 3-point try, I believe. No good. Foul called on number 40, Naive Dak. Crawford will be at the line shooting 2. Her first is good. Second drops 2. She's 4 for 4 at that line tonight. Substitution for the Stars. Number 21, Jaden Brower, enters the game for the Stars. Number 15, Jesse Reams, with ball, passed it over to number 13, Morgan Beeman. Freshman with heavy defense. Jump ball called. And Stars will have possession. Coach Christensen is calling a play. Goes off Beam. Pratt. He's over to the side. Last minute pass over to Brower. Brower over to Reaming. Down low to Brower. Hands off. Travel. Down low. Jaguar ball. Substitution, Ava Martin. She'll come in for Blackmore. Pratt to Crawford. Beam to Crawford's right. And Ava Martin to the left. The Beam 3-point try. No good. Rebound by the Stars. They'll bring it up. Pratt tips the ball there, but still caught by Brower. Broward down low on Ava Martin, 2 points, good. Pratt with ball over to Crawford. Crawford, she drives. Nothing there. Over to Beam, back out to Crawford. 2-point Jaden Pratt, no good. Catch by Kylan Smith, 2 points up, no good. She fights for the rebound. She's on the ground. And there's a jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession. Jaguars. Star substitutions. Number 10, Natalie Rasmussen. Number 20, Sydney Chamberlain.
Sydney Chamberlain is in, as well as guessing number 13, Morgan Beam, but refs are communicating about possible foul here, but are not sure if it is.
Timeout.
Jaguars call a timeout, 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and look at our regional final, tonight's Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association regional finals on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by our special postseason sponsors, Iowa and Marie Gerke with Farm Bureau, Financial Service, Weeze Tees, Restoration One, All-Star Concrete, Ankeny Centennial Basketball Club, the Iowa Youth Rugby Association, Alter Metal Recycling, Fiscus Jewelry, Welkert Realtors, the 515 NC, and Sports Page Ankeny. So coming out of that 30-second timeout called by the Jaguars, Coach K is asking a question there to the ref. Looks like it's all good over there, so it'll be Stars ball. And tipped by Jaguars. At the end of the day, Chamberlain will have the ball. Jaguars lead 13-4. Over to Chamberlain. Stolen. Kick. It'll be blue ball. So Stars will have the ball down low. Number 32, Hayden Lovering, will come in the game for the Stars. She's got the ball. Foul called on Ava Martin. It looks like, yeah, it will be on Liz Beam. Chamberlain will throw it in for the Stars. Rasmussen with the ball. She looks to drive. Foul called on Crawford.
Foul called on number 5, Maya Crawford. Her first, team's second.
Beam grabs it. Crawford, she brings it up. She actually finds Pratt wide open. She's got two. A tip. Rasmussen brings it up. Looks like it might have been tipped by Pratt. Yep, so Jaden Pratt will get the foul off that tip. That's going to be the third foul. Looks like Tilly Smith, she'll come into the game, as well as Blackmore. As well as Ava Martin. Stars with ball. Crawford with a steal. She's all alone. Rasmussen coming up. No foul. 2 points. Maya Crawford. .1 to go. Chamberlain is going to have ball. She passes over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen, she looks to go. She might have pushed Crawford there. No call, though. Ava Martin, she runs the ball. Miscommunication there. Smith, she trips, gets it over to Crawford. Crawford over to Blackmore. Martin, wide open three. No good. Rasmussen with the rebound. Heavy hit there. Crawford is trying to go through the screen there by number 33, Destiny Nile. And Crawford got a little bit of a hit there. At the end of the day, it was out on the Jaguars. Chamberlain, she's going to throw it in. She's looking at 3 seconds. Niles, 1 second to go. 2 point is good. So at the end of the first quarter, the Jaguars lead 17-6. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Welcome back to Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Looking at the replay of that last-minute shot there. Looks like Niles had it with about 0.8 to go on the clock, and at the end of the day, she got it off in time. Going into the second here, Jaguars lead 17-6. Tonight's second quarter is brought to you by Anne-Marie Gerke from Farm Bureau Financial Services. Pratt down low. Over to Blackmore. Blackmore, she crashes. No good too there. That bounces out. It's going to be off. I believe that might have been off. Blackmore there. Crawford, she goes up with the 2 after that steal. Number 22, Cole brings it down, the leading scorer, for that Stars team. She grabs it just before that half-court line. She goes up with a 2, not there. Tilly Smith grabs it. No foul call. Blackmore. It's a 1v1 down low. She goes up with a 2 early. That one bounces out. Martin grabs the rebound over to Tilly Smith. Over to Blackmore. Blackmore once again with the ball. Down low. Wide open shot there for Crawford. 3-point. And it's a 3-pointer. Number 5, Maya Crawford. Cole with the ball. She'll bring it up for the Stars. Nia Bay, Dak is at the table. She'll be subbing in here. Cole with the ball. Heavy defense from the Jaguars. 5 seconds count by the ref is going. We've got a jump ball caused by Maya Crawford. It'll be Stars ball. Now looking at that jump ball call there. It was a great idea to grab that from Crawford. Gives the Jaguars the possession arrow. Down low. Hands up by Blackmore, but still too shot up by Jaden Brower. She gets the 2 points. Crawford with the ball. Over to Pratt. Pratt was getting hits on the ball. Martin with the 3-point try. Jaguar 3, number 1, Ava Martin. Cole, leading scorer for the Stars team with ball. Over to Warroad. Back over to Cole. Over to Brower. Brower throws it back to Cole. Cole. She looks to drive, but Pratt is, I keep getting Pratt and Crawford there mixed up. Crawford with the heavy defense down low. That'll cause the ball to go out. Rasmussen comes in for the leading scorer, Cole. Three-point try by the Stars. Three-point try is good. Kinsley Warroad. Looks like there's a try to grab the ball there. Stars regain. Warroad with the ball. Down low. Two-point try by number 21. Brower is good. And here, towards the middle of the second, the Stars come alive. Over to Martin. Martin over to Smith. Smith, she drives past over right point three. Wasn't shot by Blackmore. Crawford, she drives over to Martin. Over to Tilly Smith. Three-point try. No good. Chamberlain grabs it to Dak. Over to Warroad. Crawford, she looked to see if Warroad was going to shoot it. Just gives it to Crawford. Tilly Smith, she has wide open 2 points. 2 points. Number 23, Tilly Smith with the 2. Passing over to Chamberlain. Back to Warroad. Warroad, she'll drive. She looked like she was going to go all the way with it. Crawford, heavy defense there though. Pratt grabs the rebound. Back to Crawford. Crawford, Blackmore. She goes up with the wide 2. Contested a little bit by Rasmussen. She gets the rebound, the leading rebounder. She looks to drive. Over to Warroad. Down low. Blackmore breaks it up, and Crawford, she's got it. Tilly Smith down low to Pratt. Pratt on Dak. Foul. So going up against the tallest player for the Stars team at 6'2", and Pratt only at 5'10". Pratt's working her butt off down there at that block. She goes to the line for her second. She split it last time she was there. First one. Her second is good. So she splits it at the line once again. She's 2 for 4 at the line tonight. Handoff, looks like a handoff pass to Crawford. 2-point try, tipped. Crawford gets it. She's gonna push it. Over to Beam. Back to Crawford. Crawford looks for a 3-point, no. 2 fakes of the 3-point by Crawford and Pratt. Over to Martin. Martin, she wasn't open for the 3. Pratt, 3-point try. That looks like that was an air ball there. Touches the out of bounds line. It'll be Stars ball. Morgan Beeman. She'll throw it in over to Cole, the leading scorer for the Stars team. So Cook here tonight. She's got 2 fouls, no points. Looking for her to have an outbreak here one of these times. She'll be at the line shooting 2. Lizzie Beam has her first foul tonight. Her first is no good. So she can either split it here or she could go 0 for 2 from the line. Blackmore comes in for Martin. Join us at halftime with the Josh Cowart Offices of New York Life halftime show, specializing in retirement and insurance planning, along with how to best fund your child or grandchild's college education. So with less than 3 minutes to go here in this one, Jaguars lead 26, until we head to half. Jaguars lead. 3-point try. Tilly Smith no good. Kylan Smith up with a 2. That one rolls around the rim. Smith grabs it. That's the 3rd rebound on this possession. Jaguars have had this one other time earlier in the game and they couldn't convert. Blackmore 3-point, and it's good! Number 14, Finley Blackmore. Blackmore, that's her second 3 tonight. She's 2 for 2 from that 3-point line tonight. Cook with the ball, leading scorer. Looks like it could have been a charge, possibly. So that was a charge there. Number 5, Warroad comes in for number 13, Beeman. Crawford will bring it up with less than 2 minutes to go. Jaguars lead 29-13 till we head to half. Blackmore, she had her hand up. She looked like she was wide there, but just couldn't get the pass to her at the time. 3-point try, Tilly Smith. That one's off. Blackmore, she grabs the rebound. That one's off. 3rd rebound once again. Foul called on the Jaguars. Jaden Pratt. Jaden Pratt, she was a little surprised with that foul. Naya Bay Dak comes in. Pratt has her first foul. It might be more than one foul. A pass in by Warroad. That's stolen by Crawford. She goes up with the 2. That one's good. She's 4 for 4 there, I believe, tonight. Smith with the hustle over there, but it's a nice pass over to Loverow. Stolen by Smith, but she had her momentum going straight for that baseline and just couldn't stop it in time. So we'll have a shoe tie timeout here. Got to make sure those shoes aren't. Make sure you're not tripping on your shoes. Number 13, Beeman will enter the lineup again, and number 32, Lovren, will come out. Pass up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen, she hands it off the Warroad. She's got the 5-second going on her. Tipped, blocked by Smith. Shot was attempted by Beam. Smith was just right there, had her hand up, and she hit it. Crawford, she goes up with a 2. That goes out. Smith, she touches it. Rasmussen looks like she was trying to block the ball there from Blackmore. She did. It'll be Stars ball. Number 15, Jersey Reeling will come in and throw the ball in for the Stars. Coach K was trying to get her in there. Rasmussen, she's going in, less than a minute to go. That was a travel. Looks like there might be something on the floor there. Looks like it was a little wet there. She was trying to stop and she kept going. Jaguars ball with 43.6 to go. Over to Blackmore. Blackmore to Martin. Back to Blackmore. Throws it over to Tilly Smith. Down low to Kylan Smith. Drake commit. 3-point try. No good. Smith, she gets the rebound. That's second rebound. She will be on the side. Number 13, Morgan Beeman. She'll be charged with her first foul tonight. Martin, 3-point, no good. Rasmussen grabs it, less than 17 seconds to go. She goes up with it, travel foul, or excuse me, travel is the call. Crawford brings it up, no shot clock. They're going to look for the last minute shot here. Smith, 3, 2, 1, 3-point. No. And that'll send us to half. Jaguars lead 31 to, Jaguars lead 31 to 13 going into half. We'll go ahead and be back soon with our halftime stats. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. The New York Life offices of Josh Cowart. Weichert Realtors, the 515 agency. Jay's Cookies. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law. The Zoom Room. And 72 Degrees, your comfort company.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Test drive US Cellular free for 30 days.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel. Extreme Services. West 40 Market. Reed Plumbing. Wholesome Pet Essentials. Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation. Eat the Frog Fitness. And Made in the Shade, Blinds and more.
Today, we seize the day, because at US Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI. Each and every one of you deserves one.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
New and current customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us with no trade-in. US Cellular.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
So when an athlete walks into IGHSAU Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. US Cellular, Jirash Performance, Ted Sandine Photography, Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Alter Metal Recycling, Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Keystone Home Inspections, and Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Welcome back to Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We're in the jungle tonight, broadcasting the regional semifinals of Iowa Girls Athletic Union game. Looking here with about 2:30 to go. 2:30 to go until we head to the third quarter. Jaguars lead 31-13. Looking at some stats for the Jaguars, Jaden Pratt, she was at the line, I believe, 2 times. She split it actually both times there, so she's 2 for 4 at that line. And Crawford with a perfect 4 for 4 at that line as well. Leading scorer for the Stars, Aurora Cook, has not scored anything yet tonight. Looking forward to her possibly popping off. Haven't seen her play this year yet, so not sure what her scoring techniques usually are. So we'll see how her second half goes for her. She had 2 fouls, so she's only got 3 more to give here. Leading scorer here for the Stars is Jaden Brower. And 2 players here to look out for here that might be in foul trouble in the early or possibly any time in the second half is number 13, Morgan Beeman, and also number 22, Aurora Cook. Jaguars' leading scorer currently is, I believe that's Finley Blackmore. She's got 3 threes tonight. Or excuse me, she's got 2 threes tonight. She's 2 for 2 from the 3-point line tonight. Just looking at her taking warm-up shots. Those 3-point shots are not far off of the rim. And coming in second is Ava Martin. Maya Crawford here and Jaden Pratt are the 2 leading scorers for this Centennial Jaguar basketball team. They have scored, but they're not within that top of what we usually see. So hopefully, we'll see them score a little bit more here in the second half. And we've got our 3 refs here. Stars are ready to go. Jaguars are getting a couple shots up here in the third half. Getting ready to go into the third half. And today's third quarter is brought to you, I keep saying third half, quarter. Today's third quarter is brought to you by Wee's Tees. We like to thank Wee's Tees. They usually give us some pretty cool designs on Ankeny Centennial t-shirts. And we've got 8 minutes ready to go here for the third quarter. Second half of this game will be interesting here. Stars here, second half, their first key, 1 key to this next half is not as many fouls. Jaguars, their next key is to convert off of the second chance, third chance rebounds. Possible steal already off the bat by Lovren. Foul. Crawford, let's see if she can make it 6 for 6 at the line tonight. Foul called on number 33, Destiny Niles. First one's a foul. That's her first. Crawford at the line, second one up. That's good, so she's 6 for 6 there. Bringing it up, leading scorer for the Stars team, number 22, Aurora Cook. She tries to one-hand pass it. Crawford sees it coming, and she steals it. Martin, she had to chase after the ball a little bit. Rasmussen, heavy defense, hands on her back. Over to Tilly Smith. Smith over to Blackmore. Down low. Shuffling block to block is Pratt. She owns the lane for this Jaguars team. Martin, 3-point try. 3-pointer, number 1, Ava Martin. Cook is going to pass it in for this Stars team. She has the ball once again, down low to Rasmussen. She does a one-arm push. She's fouled going up on that 2. She'll be at the line shooting 2. Number 4, Jaden Pratt. That's her second tonight. Her third. Jaden Pratt here, she's in some foul trouble here. Early third quarter. Rasmussen 0 for 2 from the line. That's her first time at the line tonight. Crawford, she gets it up there over to Blackmore. Martin. Blackmore saw Martin in the corner of her eye and thought she was still there, but she wasn't, so that'll be thrown out. Stars will have the ball. Chamberlain will throw it in over to Cook. Cook, she'll bring it up. Cook standing at 5'10" as a freshman, the only freshman on this team, but the leading scorer for this team. Maya Crawford throws it exactly to Destiny Niles. Foul called on Tilly Smith, and it drops. And one here, Tilly Smith. I believe that's her first foul tonight. That's her first tonight at the line is going to be Natalie Rasmussen. Kinsley Wolrod will be in the game for the Stars. Her last one's no good. Down low. Shots up by Crawford. She's got 2. That's her first 2 points of the second half. Tilly Smith, heavy defense towards the corner. Timeout called by Coach K of Sioux City North. 30-second timeout. That's her 30-second timeout. We would like to say thank you to our sponsors once again, our 30-second timeout sponsors here. Tonight's Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association Regional Semifinals on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by our special postseason sponsors. Roofing Iowa, Anne-Marie Gerke from Farm Bureau Financial Services, Weeze Tees, Restoration, 1, All-Star Concrete, Ankeny Centennial Basketball Club, the Iowa Youth Rugby Association, Alter Metal Recycling, Fiscus Jewelers, Weikart Realtors, the 515 Agency, and Sports Page Ankeny. Love to go to the sports page after games like this. You have a cheeseburger. Blackmore over to Martin. She throws it over to Crawford. As we see it in these games, Jada Pratt is down low most of the time. That one's out. Hit out by the Jaguars. Going back to Jaden Pratt, she basically owns the kind of tannish part in the middle of the lane, light gray, I would say. We've seen her in the lane within the last couple of games. Number 22, Aurora Cook, comes into the game for the Stars. Number 10, Natalie Rasmussen, takes a seat and grabs the water. 2-point up, no good by Cook. She's back down low. She's trying to go up on Crawford. She does. That's her first 4 points tonight. Crawford, that's her second pass thrown away to a Star. Cole has the ball. Crawford, heavy defense foul called on her. That's her first. Number 13, Morgan Beeman, comes into the game for number 20, Sydney Chamberlain. Ball in. Number 32, Hayden Loverine. To Cook. Cook drives in. She stutter steps. That's going to be a travel. Over to Crawford, Blackmore, back to Crawford. Blackmore looking for the open three, but Crawford, she's in the lane. She's wide. She goes up on Chamberlain. Brought down, that's their first rebound here. Jaguars want to convert on the second chance here. Back over to Crawford. Crawford to Pratt. Pratt, she drives in. That's a foul. Foul called on number 21, Jaden Brower. Looking across town at Ankeny, the Ankeny Hawks take on the Cedar Rapids Kennedy girls squad here. That one started at 7 over on the south side. That's their regional final. Cole brings it up. She looks to drive there. Crawford was in her way. She puts one up, no good. Crawford brings it down. This is where we see Meyer Crawford leading in the rebounds by that. Stays there because Pratt tips it. Number 10, Natalie Raspenson comes in, and number 20, Sydney Chamberlain. Crawford, she throws it up over to Blackmore. Over to Martin. Crawford, Black, back to Pratt. She looked to put it up because it's wide three-point try. That's her third tonight. Doesn't drop. Pratt. Over to Blackmore. Crawford. Nice grab there off the pass. She goes up with the two, no good. Stars will bring up the ball. Two-point try by number 20, Sydney Chamberlain. They do end up getting two there. Jaden Brower. She's got 8 points tonight for the Stars. Pratt running the lane now. She's with the ball outside. Tilly Smith, three-point try. And it's a good three. Number 23, Tilly Smith. Stars bringing up number 32, Hayden Lovering. She passes it over. Looks like she stepped there. It would have been a travel if there's any call there. No call there. It's going to be off. A Stars player, number 33, Destiny Niles, enters the game. Number 35, Kylan Smith. And number 24, Lizzie Bean. As we get scores in for other semi-regionals, we'll read those off as well. Rasmussen with the ball. She passed it over to number 20, Chamberlain. Chamberlain, three-point try, no good. Kylan Smith fighting with Lovering. Ends up Jaguars get the ball. Bean. Over to Tilly Smith. Smith over to Pratt. And looks like Jaguars might run something here, but it will be fast. Crawford down in the lane, filling the spot of Pratt. Pratt, she'll enter the lane. She fakes the two. She bumps. Blocking foul on number 21, Jaden Brower. That one is good. She goes 2 for 2 in that try there. Rasmussen, she brings it up. Tilly Smith grabs it. Maya Crawford has ball. It's a 2v1. Kylan Smith meets her up there. Tilly Smith over to Pratt. Wide open three-point try from Beam, but no, she decides to drive it in. That one bounces out. Jaguar ball. Crawford throws it in. Tilly Smith three-point try. That one goes off the front of the iron. Second point try here. They have to convert here to grab a 2. Tilly Smith back out to Crawford as she tripped. She had to throw it out there. 2-point try from Pratt. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen. Three-point try from Cole. And that one's good. Excuse me. Pratt over to Tilly Smith. Down low to the other Smith. Crawford, she goes in. Clock wasn't stopped there, but it'll be 39 seconds on the dot. So looking at some 5A regional semifinals, Davenport North leads Cedar Rapids Jefferson 25-16. Number 1 team right now, Johnston leads Des Moines North 66-18 at the end of the third. And one more here while we have this little break. Council Bluffs Lincoln down to Sioux City West 45-41. The end of the third. Foul called on number 35, Kylan Smith. That's her first. And we've got a final score on the crosstown of Ankeny, on the south side of Ankeny. Not the Jaguars. The Hawks win 37-21, so they'll end up playing in their bracket. Foul called on the Jaguars on number 35, Kylan Smith. She's got her second foul here within less than a minute. Number 22, Rory Cook, will be at the line. Second one out, Pratt. She jumps up to grab it, and she's got it. Tilly Smith with the ball. Back over to Pratt. Three-point try from Smith. No good. It's going to be Stars ball. Lovren will come on in. She's got to get over it here with less travel step. 2.3 to go. And Pratt goes up. No good, and Jaguars lead 43-22 at the end of the third quarter. We'll go ahead and stay here with about a minute until we go to the fourth quarter, and we'll go ahead and read off a couple of scores that we have for 5A. At the end of the fourth quarter, a final score from Johnson, 79-23. Johnson will move on to either play Sioux City West or Council Bluffs Lincoln. Sioux City West right now looking like they will move on. leading Council Bluffs 44, excuse me. Regional 2, Davenport North leads Cedar Rapids Jefferson 43-26 at the end of the third quarter. And we don't have a score right now on the semifinal of Cedar Rapids Washington and Muscatine. Hopefully we can get that by the end of this game. And then a big shooter game over at Dowling Catholic in West Des Moines. They take on the Des Moines Lincoln Rail Splitters, and Roosevelt Rough Riders take on Ottumwa. And then in our regional, we don't have currently a score on Sioux City East and Ames. We will get that hopefully to you soon. But we'd like to go back to Regional 3, I believe, with Roosevelt. A couple years ago, Roosevelt and Ankeny took on Roosevelt at Roosevelt, and that gym's so small, I'm pretty sure it broke a record with how loud it was in that gym. I believe Roosevelt's home for that game as well for tonight. We start the fourth quarter here. Jaguars lead 43-22. Pratt with the ball. She'll bring it up. They go around the whirl. They cut it short the second time. Pratt drives in. 2 points. No good. Rebound by the Stars. Two-point try from Niles. Niles, no. Crawford touched it right there. That'll be blue ball. Stars are going to have ball. And looks like that one was tipped again. Blue ball. Five-second violation there. Jaguar ball. So Ottumwa looks like they have 16 wins and 4 losses, and Roosevelt has 14-7. So that'll be a great game to watch. And look at stat comparisons there before game. Martin takes a tumble, and it's hit out by number 20. Sydney Chamberlain. Blackmore with the ball. Over to Crawford. Crawford. Over to Martin. Three-point try. Three-pointer number 1. Ava Martin. This fourth quarter, keys to the game for this Sioux City North team is to not give the second chance. Foul called on Niles. Going back to the keys is this Sioux City team not to give up second chance here. Jaguars is the stop to basically overall stop this team. Blackmore to Crawford. Crawford back to Blackmore. Crawford over to three-point try. That's her second there. Not two in a row. Jaguar ball. Rasmussen, she's just surprised off of that call. Crawford, she'll throw it in. Pratt, hand off to Smith. Ava Martin. Crawford. Back and forth there at the top. 6 minutes to go. Blackmore three-point. Air ball. It'll be blue ball. Stars ball going the other way. Number 15, Jersey Grilling, comes into the lineup. That one's hit out. It'll be blue ball once again. Cole with the ball. She'll bring it over to half court line. Martin right behind her. She tips it out of bounds. Crawford from a push behind the back from Cole. Looks like she just had her arm on the back, but referee here is going to call a foul on her. That's her third. Oh, that's her fourth. A little off with my fouls tonight. Looking at the replay of that one, looks like it was just wasn't even meant to be a push there, but the reaction of Cook there. So she gets the first here. Crawford. She's 8 for 8 from the line tonight. Jaguars lead 48-22. Tipped by Martin out of bounds. 5:41 to go. Defense from Crawford. Down low, Pratt. She's using her lower half there. It looks like it could have been a bump on her, but it's going to be off of her. Today's fourth quarter is brought to you by Alter Metal Recycling. Love to tell them thank you. Heavy hit by Pratt. One heck of a block on her part. They go in to steal. Jaden looking for the travel call, wasn't there. Martin, she grabs the rebound. No foul called there on Brower. She was just trying to get around. Tilly Smith wide open 3-point. Just hits the front rim. Crawford, she fights for it. And they're going to go ahead and, at this time, foul. Foul's going to be on number 13, Maureen Beeman. It's her second tonight. And hopefully that is her second. It is her second. So we've got a full line change. Number 22, Aurora Cook. Number 33, Destiny Niles. Number 10, Natalie Rasmussen. And number 32, Hayden Lovering. Pratt, she drives in 2 points. Not there. Bounces off the back iron. She goes up with the 2. She'll be at the line. Shooting 2. Stick around after the game for our Welkers Realtors, the 515 Agency post-game show, where we'll be getting up to date with all your 5A scores tonight and letting you know who will have a shot to play at the girls' tournament at Wells Fargo Arena in just 9 days. That'll be a great tournament to go see. I know hopefully I will be there for a couple games. It's always fun to go see these girls' squads go play. Jaguars last year made it into the second round at Wells Fargo Arena. They beat the Waterloo Wallhawks, which is a very, very great team that gets to play there. Jaguars is real close to the fourth quarter, and then the leading scorer for that Wallhawk team fouled out, and Jaguars took care of business after that. 3-point Blackmore. Number 14, Finley Blackmore with a three-pointer. Now that's her. She's got 8 points right now from the three-point line. Three-point try from Cook. Not there. Rasmussen up top. She looks to give it to Niles, but it gets all over. We've got a jump ball. Jump ball a little delayed. But number 35, Kylan Smith, and number 24, Lindsey Beam come in. Number 34, Miley Hatfield. Number 32, Maisie Smith entered the Jaguars lineup. Number 1, Ava Martin. Number 4, Jaden Pratt. Number 5, Maya Crawford. Number 14, Finley Blackmore. All take a seat on the bench. Smith over to Hatfield, over to Beam. She gives it over to the other Smith. We've got 3 Smiths on the court. We'll try and keep you connected with these whole 3 Smiths. Tilly Smith, she drives in over to Kylan Smith. That's broken up. Tilly Smith, heavy defense. Looks like she might have had a hand on the back. No foul called. She grabs the ball. Kylan Smith sets up a screen, gets it over. Maisie Smith over to Tilly Smith, three-point try. No good. Rasmussen grabs it. She gets it over. Less than 3 minutes to go. Cole down low to Niles. Niles up with the 2. That's good. That's a steal by Lovering. Tilly Smith grabs it back. It'll be a 4-on-4 until Hatfield and her can get back. Kylan Smith over to Beam. Over to Hatfield. Hatfield, she throws it over to Smith. 3-point try. Three-pointer, number 23, Tilly Smith. Number 22, Aurora Cook. Coach K calls timeout to get her substitution. Number 10, Rylan Boding enters the lineup for the Jaguars, and number 23, Tilly Smith, takes a seat. Hatfield, heavy defense here on the pass in. Chamberlain with the ball, Brower with the ball. She looks to drive on Boding. Boding, she's got her hands up. It'll be a foul on Boding. That'll be on Beam. I would have thought that one would have been on Boding, but that's her first. That's her second from what I have. And Beam will bring it up. Love to give a big shout out to the Stribe family. Harper Stribe, Harper Strong. She made an appearance on KCCI. Love to support her in her basketball career. Love to see her on the basketball court in future Ankeny Centennial girls basketball player. 3-point try from Boding. Number 10, Rylan Boding with the three-pointer. Over towards corner, kicked by Hatfield. Hatfield, she'll still get it. Beam, 2 points from Beam. That's her first points tonight. And officially, that's good by number 13. Morgan Beeman. And we've got less than a minute to go. Boding, 3-point try, 3! Number 10, Rylan Boding. Up top is Dak. Dak, Kylan Smith, jump ball. And it'll be Stars. Foul called on 40. I believe that might be a technical. And we've got a technical foul on number 40. Bay Dak. Looking at the replay here, she was a little upset after that jump ball. She threw the ball at Kylan Smith, and that's why she's got a tech. She'll be on the bench here. Taking the shots for the Jaguars is Maisie Smith. For anybody new within the last 10 seconds, Bay Dak of the Sioux City North Stars. After a jump ball of Kylan Smith, she threw the ball at Kylan Smith. Looks like Dak got a little upset, and Kylan Smith, at the end of the day, was not charged with a technical, and Dak, she'll be on the bench at the tech. 29.5 to go. Number 32, Maisie Smith, brings it up for the Jaguars. Hatfield. No shot clock here. Back over to Hatfield. Hatfield. No, that's her third there. No 3-point there, but she's 2 for 2 from that line. Cole, less than 10 seconds to go. Down low, Emma Hunger. Foul called on her. Shot from the line by number 21, Browers, no good. Second one is good by Browers. She splits it at the line, less than 10 seconds to go. Jaguars will just dribble it out. And your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars will move on to the next round in Sub-State. Your Jaguars with the final score of 64-30. We'll be right back with our Weichert Realtors, the 515 Agency post-game show. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student-athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire. Brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. The New York Life offices of Josh Cowart. Weichert Realtors, the 515 Agency. Jay's Cookies. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law. The Zoom Room. And 72 Degrees, your comfort company.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Test drive US Cellular free for 30 days.
Winter sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire, brought to you by these generous local businesses. Roof, Iowa. Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel. Extreme Services. West 40 Market. Reed Plumbing. Wholesome Pet Essentials. Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation. Eat the Frog Fitness. And Made in the Shade, Blinds and more.
Welcome back to Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We've got Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union basketball going on here. And we just finished our game against the Sioux City North Stars. Jaguars end up winning this one, and we'll move on to the regional championship. And at the end of the Sioux City East and Ames game, which the outcome of that game would have played we'll play the Jaguars. At the end of that one, Sioux City East gets the win to play the Jaguars 75-29. I'm guessing that game will be here at the Jungle, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not sure Sioux City East is ranked above us, but you cannot quote me on that one. At the end of this one, the Jaguars get the win. And going back about 29, with about 29.5 seconds to go, we had a technical foul against DAC. Jaguars were up by a decent amount there with 29.5 seconds to go. We had a little bit of a scuffle there with Kylan Smith and her on the technical foul. And at the end of the day, Jaguars get the win. Jaguars end up winning this one 30 to 60. Yep, 30 to 64. And we're going to go ahead and look at a couple other scores on Bound, Iowa. Centennial gets the win, so they'll move on to play Sioux City East. And then Cedar Rapids Kennedy loses to the Ankeny Hawks 51-32. Ankeny will move on in Regional 8. A couple of these we don't have scores for, but you just want to hear the matchups. Dubuque Hempstead versus Cedar Falls, Regional 7 semifinal, Des Moines Lincoln versus Dowling Catholic. That'll be a good one over in Regional 3. Des Moines North Johnston, and a final score on that one is 79-23. Johnston in Regional 1 with the win. Cedar Rapids Jefferson versus Davenport North. Davenport North with the win in Regional 2, 55-40. Waukee Northwest and Bettendorf, Regional 6. Iowa City High, Pleasant Valley, Regional 6. Pleasant Valley gets the win in that one, 62-43. So whoever wins the Waukee Northwest and Bettendorf game, they will move on to play Pleasant Valley. Cedar Rapids Prairie versus at Prairie High School. That's a good one over there on the semifinals. Regional 7, Ottumwa and Roosevelt. Like I said, that was a great game over at Roosevelt High School Regional 3. Roosevelt will end up moving on, 52-41 final score. Sioux City East Ames. That's in Regional 5 with the Jaguars, 75-29 finals. Sioux City East. So we'll see Jaguar action and Sioux City East action on, I'm guessing, at the Jungle, like I said earlier. And then also for Sioux City North fans and all Sioux City fans, Sioux City West gets the win over Council Bluffs Lincoln. It was close. It was a close game. Sioux City West gets the win 61-55. Southeast Polk versus Iowa City West, Regional 4. And going back to Regional 1, Sioux City West versus Council Bluffs, they will take on Johnston. Sioux City West will. Valley at the end of the fourth, so final score against Iowa City Liberty, 52-32. In the Regional 8, Cedar Rapids, Washington against Muscatine. That's in Regional 2. We don't have a final on that one. Urbandale versus Waukee, Regional 4. So as we head into our regional championships, we've got a couple of teams that have already been pronounced in there. The Jaguars once again will take on Sioux City East, the Raiders. And I'm not sure that the Jaguars, with all their years of being a team, a school as well, they've ever taken on Sioux City East girls basketball team. Once again, we'd like to mention that our last girls tournament, is in 9 days away till teams head to Wells Fargo Arena and battle it out to get the championship of 5A. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association, regional semifinal game on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Again, the final score was your Jaguars 64 and Sioux City North 30. We will be back Tuesday night for a 6:45 pregame show again here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. And Centennial plays Sioux City East, and both teams will work to punch their ticket to the girls' state tournament. As for Cash Van Ball, your play-by-play tonight, and Luke Silva behind the production of Centennial Digital, we're sending you a great score tonight, Jaguar win. We thank you for tuning in. We'd love to hear where you are currently at. And so long from Cash Van Ball, your play-by-play announcer tonight. Have a great night.